أنا درة مكنونة أنا مؤمنة أنا حرة ومصونة أنا مسلمة أنا نجمة في عالم متقلب أنا شعلة تهدي النفوس الهائمة أنا درة مكنونة أنا مؤمنة أنا حرة ومصونة أنا مسلمة أنا نجمة في عالم متقلب أنا شعلة تهدي النفوس الهائمة هذا حجابي عفتي وكرامتي أسمو به وله أظل ملازمة وكتاب ربي رايتي أغدو به وأروح في فخر وأحيا سالما أنا درة مكنونة أنا مؤمنة أنا حرة ومصونة أنا مسلمة أنا نجمة
The fitna, that's what made me wear nikab. Like, before when I never used to wear nikab, when I used to wear hijab and jilbab, like, I would still have like brothers and come up to me, ask me for my name and my number, and that, like, you know, that's not acceptable. Like, brothers shouldn't be doing it. Obviously, I thought, you know, wearing a nikab, if brothers are going to respect me more for wearing a nikab, then yeah, it will lower their gaze, let alone lower my gaze. Well, for me, I think it's like to protect the activities of the one, because like, when you don't wear nikab, yeah, you wear hijab and you wear jilbab, you still have the temptation to look at a brother, or the brother still has the temptation to look at you. And like, I see it as like protecting yourself from the fitna and protecting yourself from temptation. Might as well wear nikab so you can protect others. Nobody's sinning because you're trying your best to lower your gaze to their gaze. I feel that people respect me more, and I feel that because nikab is so shyness, I feel that people don't look at me as much as they used to. And that people, they might look, but then they know that you're covered for a reason, so they just turn their heads, and I find it brings more respect.
I think obviously the main reason that Muslim women wear niqab is because they want to be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but also because I'm a young woman living in this kind of society, you kind of get fed up of wanting to look like what everybody wants you to look like wearing certain makeup, wearing certain clothes, and alhamdulillah, Allah's already given me a uniform, so I don't want to go around looking like a celebrity, but alhamdulillah, Allah has given us the correct uniform. Like looking like Aisha radiallahu anha, like a scholar and a writer of hadith, a teacher, instead of a singer, is alhamdulillah, it means a lot to me.
Firstly, yeah, nikab was not forced upon me, and secondly, it was nothing to do with marriage. Niqab's got nothing to do with marriage. A lot of people have that misconception about thinking that niqab's got to do with when sisters get married, they have to put on a niqab. No, because I'm not even married. You wear niqab, yeah, it's up to you, it's your choice. Not to do with marriage. No one forces niqab upon us. We wear it for ourselves, not for men. We wear it for Allah, that's it.
Well, to be honest, I think like I wore niqab for myself. Nobody never forced me to put on a niqab. Nobody can tell me to put on a niqab if I didn't want to. So because I wanted to protect myself and I wanted to please Allah, I put on the niqab. And I don't see why people think nowadays niqab has to be with a woman being married. You want to serve Allah, you don't want to serve the creation. You can be married and wear niqab, but you can be not married and wear niqab. There's no difference why you should wear niqab if you're married or if you're not.
Many people in the West have misconceptions about niqab. They think, oh, she's wearing niqab because she got forced, her husband forced her dad forced her, or she's married, you know, like, subhanAllah, my dad, when he first heard about me wanting to wear niqab, he was so against it because he knows the struggles of wearing niqab in this country. So alhamdulillah, it was a personal choice and I'm not married, so no husband has told me to wear it. It was my choice, alhamdulillah.
Well, firstly, my dad was happy about me wearing niqab because my dad knows I'm a practicing Muslim and he knows that wearing niqab will, you know, help me away from temptation, away from fitna and all that kind of stuff. But my mum went mad when she saw me wearing niqab. She asked me, why did I need to wear niqab? I don't need to wear niqab to keep myself away from all this kind of stuff. But that's where she's wrong. If she was in my shoes, yeah, she would know the reason why I wear niqab. Like, not wearing the niqab, yeah, it still leads you to temptations and that, but when you're in the niqab, it gives you that barrier to say, whoa, stop. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But then again, my mum, oh my god, when she heard that I was wearing niqab, I just went downstairs, asked her, have you seen my niqab? She goes, what do you mean, have you seen your niqab? Are you wearing that thing? Don't put that thing on your face. You look weird with it. Why are you putting that on your face? I'm thinking, like, I'm doing something to serve Allah, but she's not happy with it. Like, she doesn't appreciate it because, like, she's been thinking, oh, people are gonna think bad of her, people are gonna think bad of me. But to be honest, it's my choice, and she shouldn't be worried about it because, like, it's a good thing.
Well, I've been considering niqab, like I was considering niqab for a while, and when I finally had the guts to tell my mum, she was so angry. She goes, subhanallah, you're not putting yourself through that. You're in education, you have to travel, and there's so many people who don't like what Islam stands for, especially niqab, because they think it's extreme or whatever. And even my dad, he was upset about it when I told him. But alhamdulillah, I kept it for a while, and I kept making dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me the strength and kind of made my parents accept. So I just put my trust in Allah, and when I did finally say, I'm serious about this, they were alright with it, alhamdulillah. They haven't said much.
I'd say I get more respect in society, and another thing I would say is that the reward from Allah that comes to me, that's more of a benefit than anything else, is the reward that I'm gaining. I think like sisters giving me more respect, brothers giving me more respect, everybody lowering their gaze, because there's no temptation, there's no fitna between anybody. So might as well wear it. And also like wearing hijab, you feel proud, but when you wear niqab and you feel like the proudness, like you feel proud to be a Muslim when you wear niqab, it just like it makes you feel so strong to be a Muslim.
So alhamdulillah, spiritually I feel closer to Allah, but also the aspect of living in a society where women are expected to look a certain way, to dress a certain way, to talk a certain way. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to look in a magazine and try and be like a singer who's famous for doing nothing or going on Big Brother. Alhamdulillah, I got, the benefits of it is I don't have to try and fit into society. Men are judging me, everybody is judging me on what my character and the way I present myself, alhamdulillah.
I think society in general, their opinion on women wearing niqab, I think is ridiculous, because they want to call us oppressed, but they see all these goths, these punks walking around all in black with their faces painted white, with green hair, yellow hair, pink hair, blue, whatever, all spiked up with studs going through their head looking like clowns. But therefore they want to come and say something about women wearing niqab, they want to cover their faces, they want to complain about that, but they don't want to complain about people dressing like clowns. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you get young, okay, fair enough, younger kids come up to you and say, oh, but they're young. You know what I'm saying? They can still be ignorant, but I don't expect people who are old enough to be my father or my granddad, coming up to me saying, oh, terrorist, you're Bin Laden's wife. Why are they judging someone on their appearance? Why don't you go and actually read and find out the reason why Muslim women wear niqab? I mean, you wouldn't like it if someone judged you according to your appearance, would you? No, because you don't even know what their personality is like. So that's just wrong. It's totally wrong. Like, I don't accept it. And then some people, they say things about you. You're expecting for you not to retaliate back. They never expect you to speak English. They think you're some alien that can't even speak English. What kind of nonsense is that?
Most non-Muslims, they think, oh, she's oppressed, like her husband forced her into wearing it, oh, like she doesn't have any rights, like these Muslim women, I feel so sorry for them. If you see the women nowadays, look at them, like they're the ones that oppress, they're the one that has low self-esteem. They think like they have to prove something to somebody, because they're showing off all their body to like every Tom, Dick and Harry, instead of keeping it for the person like that deserves it. Well, who's to care now? Like, because they're showing it off to everybody, so they're the ones that suppress, because everybody's looking at them like she's this, she's that.
I'm hoping that I do not get attacked, verbally abused, because I really do not want to lower myself down to their level and retaliate the way they act like monkeys.
Me, every time I'm walking in the street, there's not a day when I'm wearing the car that some woman would not take her bag and literally whack me with the bag.
When I look at the general public, people walking past me, obviously some of them give me dirty looks, some of them are scared, some of them are curious. But alhamdulillah, if your mind is set on pleasing Allah, it don't bother you. But obviously it's easy for me to say because I've only been wearing it for a while and I haven't experienced anything. But I'm expecting it.
One day I was walking and I was walking somewhere, I can't remember, and a woman she just walked right in front of me. She stepped on my foot and she pushed me and she barged me, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God. But
do you know what, fair enough, they can hit us if we're naked, but we're not naked, we're covered up. So I don't see what the problem is. If we're walking around with no underwear on and just showing all of our body, then you can hit us. You know what, you can hit us for that, because that's wrong. But for covering up, you're going to hit someone up because they want to cover up and not show their body and their adornments to the world. What kind of nonsense is that? That's rubbish. That's not common sense.
To be honest, I think they're trying to hit sense in us. Like thinking,
sense?
Yes,
sense. Sense nothing to them, mate. We know what we're living for. We know what we're on this dunya for, in this world, don't we? We're here to serve Allah, spread the dawah by Islam, do you know what I mean? Please Allah, not the creation. What do they know what life is for? their life is pointless. They party here, live this, and they think it's ended. Do you know what I mean?
That's the reason for life.
Exactly.
They don't know that the reason for life is to worship Allah and worship Allah to the fullest. Allah only asked you to worship Him. He didn't ask you to give Him a mountain of gold or to like give Him all the money in this world. He only asked you is to like worship Him. And people find it so hard. And these non-Muslims think it's such a hard thing to do, and they think, right, we're oppressed. Like they say the men are oppressed. They have to wear these big Bin Laden beards, all kinds of things. Like the women are oppressed.
Exactly. Allah even says in the Quran, yeah, in Surah Dukhriyah, ayah 56, yeah, and I did not create mankind and jinn except that they worship me alone. That's it. Allah, that's all we ask for.
أنا نجمة في عالم متقلب، أنا شعلة تهدي النفوس الهائمة، أنا درة مكنونة، أنا مؤمنة، أنا حرة ومصونة، أنا مسلمة، أنا نجمة في عالم متقلب، أنا شعلة تهدي النفوس الهائمة، هذا حجابي عفتي وكرامتي، أسمو به وله أظل ملازمة.